Bonjour and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing your weekly pick a deck tarot reading for the week beginning 9th of May. Obviously, give or take a couple of days, so I hope you're doing well. Now, as per usual, this will be deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3, and there will be timestamps in the description box below. So I'm now going to ask you to softly gaze on the back of the cards. And when you're ready, close your eyes, and the deck that props up into your mind's eye, located between your eyebrows, is the deck that you are drawn to for the week. And I'm going to be quiet and give you a few moments, and if I am not giving you enough time, obviously just press the pause button. Okay. Hello to my Aquarians who chose deck number 1. You have chosen the Journey of the Sacred Bee Tarot deck. The descriptions for the decks will also be in the description box below if you're interested in the deck itself. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. So what do we have from Aquarians who chose the Sacred Journey Tarot deck? So we begin your reading with the Six of Coins. It is crossed by the Ten of Cups. Below you is the King of Cups. Above you is the Four of Cups. I hope you can see it all. Does it fit? Yeah. Okay, behind you, you have a major arcana, the Hangman. Ahead of you, another major arcana, you have the Devil. In the advice position, you have the Nine of Cups. In the environment, you have the Root of the Powers of Water. Now that is the equivalent of the Ace of Cups. Hopes and Fears. Oh, you have the Sun, Major Arcana. Beautiful. Let me give a bit more space for your card because I don't think it's going to stick. There you go. And your outcome is the Seven of Wands. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you that you may not be aware of, you have another major arcana, you have the High Priestess. Okay, so you have 1, 2, 3, you've got 4 majors. Okay. So in the near past, we have the Hangman. Now, major arcanas to me as a tarot readers are important because when the minor arcanas represent your day-to-day situations, events and people, the majors represent big energy on your life path. So it could be to present you with a situation or relationship, an event that's going to enable you to grow, whether it be mentally, emotionally or spiritually. And I do see the hand of your spirit team, you know, lining things up for you at the right time and when you're ready. Now, the Hangman talks about a period of limbo, you know, things not moving, stagnation. This because there needs to be some kind of self-sacrifice, some release needs to occur for you to move forward, which obviously did occur because it's in the near past. So you may have felt in the near past that things were not moving, you were kind of stuck. And in the center of your spread, you have the Six of Coins. Now, sixes in tarot represent harmony after overcoming a challenge or a change. And the coins represent the physical world, you know, material aspects. So home life, work life, financial assets, jobs, careers, education, all of that. So this is a card of, you know, perfect equilibrium between movement and stagnation, between giving and receiving. And it is sorry, it is cut by the Ten of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. 10 is completion in a tarot, and you know, Cups is the emotional realm, so this is the very, very happy card. All your cups being filled, you feeling content, kind of having it all on an emotional level, emotional prosperity and abundance, basically. This is stopping the equilibrium for some reason. And when I'm looking at what you have in your conscious mind, in your goal, you have the Four of Cups with the keyword apathy. So the Four is strong foundation, stability, but in the emotional realm, sometimes when we are in some kind of a routine, we take things for granted, we become blasé a little bit. It's that card of, I'd like things to change, I kind of lost my thirst for life, everything's samey. You know, when we take things for granted, and that's what I'm seeing is on your mind at the moment. And in your subconscious mind, you've got the King of Cups. Now, the subconscious is the higher self talking to you. Kings are masters of the suit. They have worked their way through the suit, therefore they've experienced it and they've got the knowledge, they've gained and acquired that knowledge. So this is the king of emotions and feelings. This is someone who can control their feelings and emotion to face the toughest of challenges. This is someone also who loves to be loved. So there are no genders attached in my readings. This is just someone who represents the characteristic or the personal traits of this card. So this could be your higher self telling you that you need to control that feeling of apathy, of being bored, blasé, you know, be in control of this. Alternatively, I could read this as someone in your environment is on your mind, very much on your mind, but you're not aware of it. And they may be the cause or the root of this apathy because they're not in your life. So, you know, take what resonates. But one thing's for sure is you do have this Ten of Cups in the middle, which is the ultimate happiness card, blocking the equilibrium in your life, blocking the movement. Wondering if for some of you, and I'll say it's just for some of you, not all of you, you know, if you are in a committed relationship with somebody and you've been for a long time, but you're not completely fulfilled, and you've got someone else on your mind, but you're not even aware of how much this person is on your mind, that could be that. But for others, as I said, it's your subconscious, it's your higher self telling you to control your feelings and, you know, to not get overwhelmed by this apathy, boredom that's going on here. Because I will say this, supporting you, you have the High Priestess, which is another major arcana. Now, you know, there are layers to the cards, but the High Priestess talks about intuition, obviously, because she channels messages from the spirit world to the physical world, so it's really trusting your gut. But it also talks about mystery, about things being veiled, you know, the things that stand behind her, the things that we don't know. And so I'm really getting this energy in your reading of things have not been uncovered yet. Because you have this apathy, and I do not see a cause for it. You seem to have moved on from the hangman, which is stagnation and so on. So yeah. In the near future, you have the devil. This is another major arcana. Now this is a limiting energy, and it can be an internal or external limitation. I mean, the devil can be temptation, obviously. But if this is external, it could be repeating negative patterns of behavior, you know, linked with a relationship, so, you know, codependency, relationship with narcissist. The devil can also embody someone who doesn't have your best interest at heart. But if it's internal, it can be, you know, yourself limiting yourself, as in talking nastily to yourself, saying things that you would not dream of telling other people, but you say it to yourself, like, I'm not good enough, you know, how can I think that things are going to get better for me, I don't deserve it, that kind of talk. You'll know if it's your devil. It could also be any kind of abuse, and what I mean by that is, you know, overeating, drug abuse, alcohol abuse, anything that you do that gives you instant gratification but that long term brings you that guilt. Shopping therapy, finishing the ice cream tub, you know, all of that. So you need to take what resonates, but this is in the near future, and this is something to be aware of, and that is why I find the tarot so powerful, because it gives you the heads up so that when you see something coming your way, you know what it is. And obviously, you know, if you're in this, if in your heart you're feeling blasé and you have that apathy, you are more likely to succumb to the temptation of the devil, no matter what the devil is. Because sometimes, you know, when things are settled and routine-like, we fail to see just how good they are. And, you know, we start having that syndrome of the grass is greener on the other side. And it's only when we've lost it that we realize, oh, actually, it was my Ten of Cups. Do you see what I'm saying? So be aware of this. In the environment, you have the Ace of Cups. So this is a brand new beginning. The Ace represents the seed, the potential of a suit, and the Cups, as I said, is your emotional realm. So feelings, happiness, discontent, all of that, relationships. So this is the potential of major happiness coming your way. So whether it's the birth of a new relationship, the birth of a child, the birth of a project, something that's really gonna make you happy. And so, you know, with the High Priestess there may be a need to trust your intuition, listen to the messages, synchronicities, and download that you may be getting from your spirit team, because they may be able to guide you into embracing this new beginning, which is in the air, it is there. You're just probably not aware of it yet because it's kind of veiled, is what I'm getting. Because the advice is the Nine of Cups. This is the happy card. 9 is achievement. I mean, you have a lot of cups in your reading. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you've got 4 majors and 4 cups. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you've got 5. So it's this reading is heavily about your happiness, what makes you happy, content, satisfied, with a big hand from the universe and your spirit team, basically, because you've got quite a few majors. So the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. It's everything that you want. And this is the advice, and obviously I will never presume to tell you how to lead your life. You know, I'm just reading the cards, they're giving me the energies. And please do remember that the thoughts that you choose to nurture and the actions that you take will ultimately affect the result and the outcome of this reading. But then the advice is definitely to go for what's going to make you happy. What is your wish? Okay, why are you in this, I'm getting the word routine. It's not serving you. I can see it's not serving you. And I really, really feel for some of you, this is not all of you, but for some of you there's somebody that's there for you. Your higher self is still telling you basically to open up to this person, because there's a brand new beginning happening here. It doesn't have to be, but there is that. The other way to read it, as I said, is to do with controlling your emotions and going with your heart, however. You know, looking at a situation with your heart. Not overly emotional, but what do you want? What is it that is going to make you happy? But beware of that devil that's right there as well. Now, in your hopes and fears, you've got the Sun, and that's the beautiful card. It's the best card in the deck. You know, it's joy, warmth, success, happiness, revitalization, and I'm not surprised to see this in your hope sector, because you want to move away completely from this hanged man stagnation period. You know, no one wants to sit in boredom and blasé about life. This is just not, you know, something that's, well, it's just not good enough, is it? And so you want the sun, you want the something that's going to have a permanent effect. You don't want a passing moment of joy. You want happiness, you know, that's built on solid ground, and I totally get that. And the outcome of this reading is the Seven of Wands, which is the card of valor in this deck. The seven is experience and analysis. Wands is passion, desire, power. So the Seven of Wands is really the card of not giving up, persisting, stand up for what you believe in and go confidently in this direction. This is really, it's a card of conviction. It's being obstinate and enduring to make sure that you get what it is that you want. So whether this Ace of Cups is talking about the birth of a new relationship, or it could be, a brand new career, a brand new job that makes you happy, because although cups are to do with feelings, well, our jobs are a big part of our lives, and they are, they make us feel happy or unhappy. So I would not necessarily read this as a situation of, oh, this is a relationship going for someone else. It could be, but it could also well be you, and you see, I can't help but think with this King of Cups, you pondering, looking subconsciously at opportunities. Maybe, this job that you're in that brings you this equilibrium and is supposed to be your Ten of Cups is just not what it's cracked up to be, and you want something else. Now, as I said, the cards are clearly stating to go, they're very positive, there's just the devil energy here. They're all saying, that to go towards what your heart wants and desire, but be prepared to have to stand your ground and persist, and be aware of this devil coming your way. I'm just gonna clarify the devil before I leave you, because I really want to know what this devil is. I'm going to take this card right here. So you got the Strength card, you got another card, which is a very positive card as an aside. This is another major, and the Strength card, well, it's ruled by number 8, which is advancement. And Strength is really your spirit team telling you that you've got what it takes to see this through. You have inner courage, inner fortitude. The other message of the Strength card is, let me grab this, is to tame the beast. It really is a question of, you see, if the devil is a limiting energy that's internal, that's coming from you, your spirit team is saying that you do have what it takes within yourself to tame your own demons, your own devil, that you're going to prevail. This is, prevailing from it, which I'm really pleased to see on top of this devil card. And at the bottom of the deck, you have the Eight of Wands, which is beautiful because you go from the Seven of Wands, which is persisting, not giving up, to the Eight of Wands, which is swiftness, advancement, and thing moving very fast for you, taking you away from this Four of Cups, apathy, so with good progression. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey through the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a fantastic week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Bonjour and welcome to my Aquarians who chose deck number 2. You've chosen the Crow Tarot, and the details for this deck will be in the description box below. So I hope you're doing well. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody. Take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now let's see what we've got for my Aquarians who chose the Crow Tarot, please. Oh, alright, well, this one jumped, so I'll take it. This is the, by the way, I didn't even show you, how rude, Nine of Cups. crossing the Nine of Cups, we've got the Nine of Wands. So 2 nines energy already in your reading. Below you, you have the Six of Coins or Pentacles. Above you, you've got the Knight of Pentacles. Behind you, you have the Eight of Coins or Pentacles. So quite a few Pentacles energy here. Ahead of you, you have Justice card, Major Arcana. In the advice position, you have another Major Arcana, the Hermit. In the environment, you have the Six of Swords, Hopes and Fears, Major Arcana, Death. This is quite heavy in the Major Arcana as well. Final outcome, the World. Wow, another major and a beautiful one at that. Excellent. Bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you, and you may not be aware of, you have the Knight of Swords. And I believe this is your second knight, isn't it? Yes, Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So you've got 2 knights energies. So I will talk about this first. Okay, so the knights represents action. So taking action, moving things forwards, generally speaking, just the idea of movement. Swords represent the mental realm. So this is knowledge, thoughts, ideas, truths, communication. The Knight of Swords is air energy, so this is swift movement, it goes fast. So it can be someone coming your way with an offer, news, bringing some truth, or it could be you having done the research that you need, having everything, the resources that you need in order to move forward, but there is movement in the air for you. In the near past, you have the Eight of Coins. Now, 8 is advancement in the tarot, and coins represent the physical realm. So we're talking home life, work life, careers, jobs, educations, financial assets. And the Eight of Coins talks about having worked diligently, putting a lot of effort into your work, having honed your skills, and you can see the pentacles are already being hung, so there's a certain amount of recognition as well coming from that. It works, it's an advancement, so you've put the time, effort and energy in the past into something, whether this is your job, your home life if you are a homemaker, it could be course, education, or trying to save money to buy a home, you know, it's take what resonates, but it could also be putting a lot of work into a relationship. We'll see where that leads us. And in the middle of your reading, you've got 2 nines, and the nines are achievement in tarot. Cups is feelings, emotions, it's the emotional realm with intuition as well. Wands is passion, power, desire, it's your drive. So the Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. So this is you having achieved what you wanted and your heart is happy and fulfilled. And it is blocked by the Nine of Wands. Now, the Nine of Wands is, it's my do not give up card, basically, because it's like there's one more hurdle, one more challenge, one more thing to do to get to number 10. And when you do something with passion, with drive, well, you know, it's exhausting. You get a lot of cuts and bruises and you're tired. But you're one wand away from being able to drop successfully your 10 wands. So this is like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, this wish fulfillment has come at a high price. This is where you're at here, and I'm not surprised to see that, because you've put a lot of work, time, effort, sweat equity into whatever it is that we're talking about. Now, whether you started a new business, you started a new career, you've been trying to, maybe you just bought a home and, you know, the mortgage, you have to work hard to repay it, or you may have had to jump through hurdles to get accepted, you know, for the mortgage. And if you're not accepted, this is you going, oh, please, I want this to happen. You know, one wand away, do not give up, is what this is. And in your clear conscious mind, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Now, I talked about knights at the beginning with the Knight of Swords here. This is movement, taking action. And in the physical realm, because we're talking about the coins. Now the Knight of Pentacles is earth energy, so this is slow energy. So you've got the fastest energy here with the Knight of Swords, and then you've got the slowest energy here with the Knight of Pentacles. But it's reliable, it's steady progress. You know, if you want something done and you want to make sure it's going to get done, you send the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, anyway, that's my point of view. So the Knight of Pentacles really represents advancement, having a clear goal in sight as well, and you know, putting all of the little steps in order to get there. This is the Knight that's not going to deviate, it's just going to go straight for it, take its time, because he's doing it in a very organized, orderly manner. I'm getting a lot of earth vibes at the moment with all of those coins, because you've got 3 cards of coins, and you also have the Hermit, which is earth energy because it's Virgo. So, you know, like organized, clear focus and dedication to work, which is where your mind is at the moment. So no wonder you're feeling tired and exhausted. And in your subconscious mind, which to me is your higher self talking to you, you have the 6 of coins. And 6 is harmony, coming after having overcome a challenge or a change. And in the physical world is very tangible. It's the perfect equilibrium between movement and stability, or between giving and receiving. It's harmony coming back into your physical world, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whatever it is that, you know, it relates to. And your higher self is telling you this is going to come, okay? Do not despair. Do not stay in this 9 of Wands energy of, oh my God, I'm so tired, I'm never going to get there. Just courage, keep up, keep it up, because this is going to be worth it. In the near future, you've got Justice. Now, this is a major arcana, and you have got 4 of them, which is, yeah, about 40% of your reading. So the major arcanas to me are important because they represent big energies in your life path. They have a more permanent effect. They represent your spirit team intervening to make sure that you are evolving emotionally, mentally, spiritually, whatever the case may be, or put you back on track on your life path. And Justice is the Karma card. We have 2 in the Tarot. We have Judgment and Justice. Justice literally is you reap what you sow. And when Justice appears in a spread, this is saying that harmony is coming back. So you see, you've got 2 pictures with harmony coming back. Your subconscious, your higher self knows that all of this hard work that you've put in with the 8 of coins, and all that passion that drives the sweat equity you've put in, your careful planning as a Knight of Pentacles, all of this is going to get rewarded. Okay, harmony is going to be coming back. And Justice is a very good card to have in the near future. This is, you know, you getting the fruit of your labor. I really like this energy here in this spread. And the advice in order to get there is the Hermit, which is another major. Now, as I said to you, 9 is achievement in Tarot, and you've got 3 9s. You've got 2 9s in the middle plus this one. So you really are not far off, you know. Completing the cycle is 10. You've got 3 9s. You are nearly there. And the Hermit really is just taking some time out, you know. Isolate yourself a little bit, and doesn't have to be going on a retreat. This is not what I'm saying. Just get a bit of time for yourself, maybe to do a meditation for half an hour, to really go within. It could also be, the Hermit may be someone in your environment who could help you. You know, this is the card of the mentor, the counselor, the wise person, someone who has experience and could guide you with the light that they're shining. So take what resonates. Either take some time out or go and consult this person, because there could be someone around you helping you in what you're doing. And in the environment, you have the 6 of Swords. Now you've got 2 6s as well. And so if this is harmony coming after the challenge of the 5 of Swords. Now the 6 of Swords talks about, you know, having learnt lessons, valuable lessons, and moving forward with them. In other words, you know, accepting the limitations of what's happened before and growing from it, and looking at things with a positive outlook, you know, putting those difficulties behind, accepting them for what they are in your mind, adapting and overcoming basically, and moving forward positively. And I'm not surprised to see this card here, because you do have the Knight of Swords supporting you. So this is you having learned the lessons, when I was talking about having the resources to move forward, this is you having processed the lessons from the past here. And in the hopes and fears, you have death. Now, to me, death, obviously major arcana, is a perfect card to have in your hopes and fears for this read, because normally the card is either hopes or fears, depending on what card it is. But death, well, death is about the death of something needing to end, but at the same time it's the liberation, it's the phoenix rising, if you look at it, and the brand new beginning of something else that's going to grow even better because it's on better grounds. So there might be the apprehension of, what you leave behind, but at the same time the excitement of that brand new beginning. I really think that death in this position is absolutely beautiful for your specific reading, because you've worked really hard for your Nine of Cups, for your wish fulfillment, but once you complete this cycle, what is next? But at the same time it's like, oh my god, I can't wait to drop my 10 wands and be ready for what's next for me. So this is to me completely understandable. I hope I'm relaying this well to you, so you understand what I'm saying, because the death card really is just something had to end so something better can start, even better. And it is your spirit team, making sure that you have those experiences or opportunities to make you grow and ascend. So this is a beautiful card to have here. And then, guess what? You will close that cycle because you've got the world as the outcome. Now this is a beautiful card because it's not just a 10, like you would have with the 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles and so on, which signify the end of a cycle. This is a major, major graduation. You can see the crown in the middle above the crow. This is you having learned all of the lessons that this cycle was giving you and successfully stepping through that portal. It's really being victorious and ready for a brand new beginning. It's transformative, it's victory, it's success. It is a very, very positive card to have. And with the Knight of Swords, coming your way, this is going to happen swiftly. Things are going to move forward very, very quickly. And as I said, it could be you having learned lessons, facts, and moving forward. It could be someone coming your way, delivering news, offers, could even be a contract. I'm sorry, it just popped into my head, so I'm saying it. But this is you reaping all of the effort of your 8 of Coins in the near past, and that 9 of Wands, really pushing through, planning everything as the Knight of Pentacles, and really, reaping the rewards is what I'm hearing. You've put the time, effort, and energy, and you are going to come out of this successful, victorious, and whatever it is that your spirit team wanted you to learn from this, it will be learned and processed by you, and this is you graduating basically. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any ways, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a wonderful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir. Hello to my Aquarians who chose deck number 3. You have chosen the Supernatural deck. The details for this deck will be in the description box below if you are interested. Now please do bear in mind those are general readings, they will not resonate with everybody, so take what resonates and just drop the rest. Now what do we have for my Aquarians who chose the Supernatural deck? Show me please. So we begin your reading. Am I holding my deck down? Yeah, I don't read reversals. We begin with the Queen of Blades, so Queen of Swords. she's crossed by the Empress, Major Arcana. That's an interesting combination. Below you, you have another Major Arcana, the Lovers. Above you, you have the Nine of Pentacles. Behind you, the Page of Bones, which is the Wands, sorry, I need to clarify that. Ahead of you, you have the Devil. Now this is interesting because the first reading had the Devil in the near future too, so you may want to have a look at the first one if you were torn between 1 and 3. In the advice position, you've got the Nine of Cups, and I think it was the same. Yes, they had the Nine of Cups there. Oh. Environment is the Queen of Coins or Pentacles. So we have 2 queens here. Your hopes and fears, the Five of Pentacles. And your final outcome is the King of Cups. I'm going to clarify this King of Cups before I go any further. Could you clarify this King of Cups, please? This card here. Temperance, Major Arcana. Okay. The bottom of the deck, which is the energy supporting you that you may not be aware of, you have the Nine of Bones. So that's the Nine of Wands. Okay. So, right, let's talk about him first. Well, or it, because he's got a man, but it's an it. It's a Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands, well, 9 represents achievement, and I can't help but notice that you have 3 nines already in your reading. You've got the Nine of Wands supporting you, you've got the Nine of Pentacles in your clear, conscious focus, and you've got the Nine of Cups in the advice. So there is a lot of, ooh, you're nearly at the end of closing a cycle, but you're not quite there yet. And Wands represent passion, desires, power, whatever your heart and soul truly yearn for. And the Nine of Wands talks about being exhausted, because when you put your heart and soul into something, this level of passion and involvement, it's fire energy, it burns you out. So it talks about being exhausted, you know, getting some cuts and bruises on the way, because, you know, that's what happens. But it also talks about not giving up. This is really the card that says, please don't give up. You're one away from closing the cycle successfully, so just, you know, persevere is what the Nine of Wands talks about. At the center of your spread, you have the Queen of Blades. Now you have 2 queens here. Now the queens represents, because there's another one here, sorry. The queens represent patience and understanding. They are receptive as opposed to a king who's action-taking. So the kings are yang and the queens are yin energy. Blades, this is the swords, this is the mental realm. They represent knowledge, thoughts, ideas, truths and communication. The Queen of Swords is someone who, well, is very intelligent, very sharp, very fair, and someone who's obviously acquired knowledge. She's going to make a decision based on facts, on what she knows to be true. And she will cut what no longer serves her. I really like the Queen of Swords personally. I don't think she's a negative court card, like some readers would say. I see her as a very empowered queen who knows how to protect herself by cutting what no longer serves her. Now, she's crossed by the Empress, and the Empress is ruled by number 3, which is growth, creation, expansion. Major Arcana are big energies, you know, they're the energies that are put into place by your spirit team to make you evolve mentally, emotionally, spiritually, whatever it is you need at the moment. They also kind of guide you on the right track for your life purpose. And you have 3 of them, now 4 of them, so you do have quite a few in this reading, which shows me the hand of your spirit team guiding you. The Empress represents lacking for nothing. She represents fertility, growth, prosperity, abundance, financially or emotionally. Doesn't have to be just money. And she you know, could be the birth of a project, a child, of a relationship. She really is very powerful. Feminine energy, which we do have quite a bit of feminine energy going on here. And she is blocking the Queen of Swords, who cuts what no longer serves her. She represents abundance, prosperity, growth, nurturing. And so I can see where you are in the middle of your spread right here, because in your clear conscious, you want the Nine of Pentacles. Now, as I said, 9 is achievement. Pentacles is to do with the physical realm. So home life, work life, jobs, careers, buying a home, going on a course, education, all of that. And the Nine of Pentacles is having worked really hard and having gained prosperity and abundance and being able to stand on your own 2 feet, not needing anyone. It has that idea of self-confidence and there's that glow. It doesn't mean that you're single. It just means that you can stand on your own 2 feet on your own. It's a, you know, independent card, you know, with knowing how to provide for yourself, how to create your own abundance. It's a very good card, and obviously you're aspiring to this. And in your subconscious mind, you've got the Lovers. Now, this is your higher self talking to you, and the Lovers, Major Arcana again, talks about a major decision that needs to be taken. It's a big crossroad, and this decision is going to have a long-term impact on your life. Now, you know, this is not like, should I eat pizza or Chinese on Friday night? This is a big decision, and your higher self is trying to tell you that where you are right now is going to have an impact on your life. Whether you choose to go left or right, this will have an impact long term in your life. In the near past, you have the Page of Bones. Now, the pages represents messages coming your way. They represent news. They also represent a new direction and also an eagerness to learn, because they're training to become the knights. So a page really could be, you know, you've had some news coming your way that excited you, because the bones are the wands in this suit, and they represent passion, desire, as I've explained with the 9 of Wands. So you may have had some kind of message, offer that really excited you, or some news came your way, and this is why, you know, you decided that maybe, you know, you should be cutting something. But with the Empress blocking, this is really the energy of growth, saying, don't cut off something until, you know, you have reached that energy of prosperity, abundance, or you created something. Which is why, you know, this is more of a practical energy, less of a mind energy, trying to get you to achieve that 9 of Pentacles, basically. But there is a decision to be made. So whatever this news was, this has brought a choice. News or offer or opportunity, as I said. And in the near future, you've got the Devil. Now, the Devil can be an inner devil or an outside devil. Now, if it's outside, it can be a codependent relationship. It can be narcissistic relationship. It can be simply temptation. If it's an inner devil, it can be substance abuse, so obviously alcohol and drugs, but also overeating. It can be negative self-talking, telling to yourself that you're not good enough, that you don't deserve, that you don't have what it takes, that kind of thing. So whatever your devil is, the cards are advising you to be aware of this, because it could be also a repeating negative cycle, and you're at a crossroad right now. And the Empress is blocking that Queen of Swords. You may have made decisions in the past based on a very factual point of view rather than looking at your growth. Because, you know, the Queen of Swords is also someone who's safe, who's protected, who's not going to allow things to hurt her. So there may be this type of energy. So whatever your devil is, take what resonates, but this is something to be aware of. And this is why I love tarot readings, because they give you the heads up on what's coming your way. And when you know what's coming your way, you can think out of the box. You know what this is, you can see it coming, it doesn't surprise you, and you can take action, which I love. Now the advice is go for your wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment card. This is really saying, what is it that you wish for, and go for it. As I said, 9 is achievement, and you are one wand away of getting there. So again, I'm not telling you how to lead your life. You know, I'm just reading energies, and you know, it really is ultimately what you put your mind to. As I say, you know, the thoughts that you choose to entertain and focus on will ultimately change the outcome, as well as the actions that you take. But the advice really is to go for what's gonna make you happy, plain and simple. And in the environment, you have the Queen of Coins. Now, as I said, the queens are patience and understanding. Now, the Queen of Coins is pragmatic energy, practical energy. She knows how to grow abundant. She knows how to prosper. She may be a supportive energy. You may have someone like that. No genders attached. This is a general reading. So it could be someone who embodies the characteristic of that queen. So she could be a supportive energy, you know, someone who maybe has the finances to help you, or someone who has gained the wisdom to help you. Or it could be just the potential of you being able to be, you know, financially prosperous and abundant, because you are trying to get that financial independence, and you know, that could be something to do with that. And in your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Pentacles. So 5 is change and challenges. So I can see why you would be having this card in your fear sector, because the Five of Pentacles is a change or challenge in your physical world. So it can talk about losing your stability, so losing a job, losing a home, missing out on an opportunity, you know, that kind of thing. And what I'll say to you is, do not nurture these kind of thoughts. You know, lack mentality, if you focus on it, it's going to breed more lack. So I know obviously it's easier said than done, but redirect your thoughts, try and practice mindfulness, I don't know, go for a walk, do a yoga practice, whatever works for you, but do not focus on negative thoughts of fear. You know, that's just not going to work and help you. Because remember, you are nearly at the end. With all of those 9s, you're not far off the end. And the outcome is the King of Cups supported by Temperance. So the King is the master of the suit, and the King of Cups is someone who's mastered his feelings and emotion. He can really face any challenge, any situation, and not be overwhelmed, not make decisions because he's over emotional and lose it. This is not that king. That king is very much in control of his emotion. It is a loving king too, by the way. But this is someone who can really look at the situation and be very composed and, you know, take action accordingly. And supported by Temperance. Temperance is the beautiful energy of patience, compromise, and also alchemy, you know, mixing two different liquids to get something else, something special. So you have the energy of being in control of your feelings, do not get overwhelmed or over emotional. Compromise, patience, harmony is what will ensue. This is the outcome when you overcome this devil. Now I'm going to clarify the devil before I leave you, because I'd like to have a little bit more information. So what's this devil doing in the near future, please? The Three of Swords. So 3 is expansion, growth, and the Swords is the mental realm. So this is a breakthrough. The Three of Swords is a big, big breakthrough. You know, it's when you break free from the Two of Swords, which is that indecision, not being able to move forward for lack of clarity. swords can cut, so it may not be a pleasant experience, but this is you breaking free from the devil. So I'm really, really pleased to see this. It's a very positive thing to see that the Three of Swords is going to free you from this this devil here. And bottom of the deck, you've got another major arcana. You've got the Hierophant, and the Hierophant, and obviously there's layers to this, but this is knowledge coming your way, enlightenment, growing from this situation. And again, this is the hand of your spirit team making you grow. You know, the Hierophant will illuminate the situation. You're going to get the big growth. You're going to evolve from this situation. So I hope you've enjoyed your journey for the cards with me. If you did, or if the message helped you in any way, do let me know in the comment box below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I wish you a beautiful next week, and I'll see you again very soon. Until next time, au revoir.